Hey everyone. So I wanted to talk about the kind of tendency on YouTube to say like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Which even Canadians do, which surprises me because Canadians are bad at marketing. Um, I don't say it because I kind of, my ethic is that people know where the button is if they want. And I'm kind of like more in favor of people feeling free to choose what they want to do rather than being badgered into it. Um, Although I will say that, like, I'm in a different position than a lot of people who use YouTube. Most of the content creators that I see who are really creative are earning from it. And so, they're obviously very motivated to encourage people to subscribe. However, I did want to say that the selling point for subscribing to someone's YouTube video seems to be that you will get notified by YouTube for any new video when it drops, right? That's supposed to be the advantage of hitting subscribe and hitting the notification bell. However, what I have noticed, I started to do like this music project where I was collecting a whole bunch of music, and then I subscribed to a whole bunch of bands on YouTube a couple of years ago, which means that I am now in the weeds. I am off the beaten track in terms of knowing what I am subscribed to. It's like over 300 channels, and I have no idea where I am on YouTube at any given time. But what I have noticed is that, like, I would see stuff coming up on my feed that is like other stuff that I like, and then I would be getting notified by YouTube about the stuff that I was not subscribed to, but was like stuff that I liked. And then, like, recently, I subscribed to Sean Solo, which is the Korean kind of comedic. He makes like comedic reels, and I was getting him like every day before I subscribed, and then as soon as I hit subscribed, disappeared. So actually, the notification thing is not working that well, even with I mean, the notification bell seems to be. It keeps showing me stuff that I haven't looked at in years. Like, there's a couple of channels that I'm subscribed to, and I almost never watch their stuff, and they keep notifying me about those. So anyway, this video is to encourage you to do what you want as far as my channel goes. Like, if you're not in the mood to watch, you don't have to watch. Um, and, like button or subscribe or share or whatever you feel like doing is up to you. I mean, I wonder about like marketing techniques. One of the things that I noticed, in India and Thailand is that the hard sell is a little bit more prevalent than you would find in Canada. Now, Canadians are a little bit too much the other way. They don't want to be a bother, kind of similar to Japanese culture. Like, they don't want to jump down your throat, so much so that when it comes time, when it comes time to market something good that they have, they are not even sure where to start. Which is why I think you have a lot of quite talented Canadian musicians who then move to the US to record and sign record deals with American record labels. For instance, Alana Miles, like, kind of instantly went to the States. So did Melissa Oftermar, and I think Alanis was back and forth, and I think Sarah McLachlan was always with um, Network, which is the Canadian label. Anyway, that's a tangent already. Look at me. Sorry, Rebecca. Yes, Rebecca commented that my last video was kind of patchy in terms of being comprehensible, which I think is funny because I had not uploaded a video in a bit, and then evidently there was a lot in my head that had gotten backed up. And so it all came rushing with Sanskrit terminology at the same time. So yes, Rebecca, if you didn't understand parts of that, that was not you. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, it's a funny thing. Like, don't trust that the algorithms and this stuff does what it says it does, because it doesn't. I don't know, between AI and then also the corporate machine, I don't know how Google really works, and um, I don't know what constitutes a shadow ban. I don't know what they're trying to get people to do. But I do object to that pause button that comes up. Like, it pauses if you're doing a meditation video. I've complained about this before, but if you're listening to something for 3 hours and you just want to listen, you don't want to look at YouTube. After a bit, it's going to come up and say, it's going to pause your video and say, "Are you still there?" Which is, touching concern, but get very cranky when I get interrupted. And then it was funny. I did a Google search, like, how do I stop that? How do I stop YouTube from interrupting my meditation? And I'm getting like a spiritual, condescending trip laid on me by what I'm assuming is AI, Google engine, which is saying to me, instead of trying to stop the ad, try to allow the ad. I was like, they're using law of attraction as a marketing device, which quite honestly they have done from the 70s, since the 70s, which I have talked about before. Anyway, I'm on a tangent just because I ran out of my point. I've already finished my point, which is like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and be lucky and be happy.